Yeah. So we're gonna just start, for starters, we're gonna go onto our hands and knees. So we'll have the ball nearby, weights and band, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. I'm gonna actually turn my mat, okay, so you can all see better. I can see you, I have my big screen up for you. All right, so we're just gonna start with some cat and cow action here. Oh, geez, I didn't do such a good job, did I? Okay, hello. Tuck the toes under, arch the back, the belly, cat-cows. You can do this on your hands and knees or against, another surface. I will mute you. I guess ET. So keep going. It's okay, I got you. All right, so again, cat and cows. And then we're gonna work on a little spinal balancing for a moment. So come to your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, hips and shoulders width apart. And we're gonna take the right leg back behind you, tuck the toes underneath you. When you do this, think about leveling at your hips. You can press your left foot or tuck your toes under, but think about keeping your hip points facing down, and then float the right leg up, still keeping the hip points down, because the tendency is gonna be a little bit of lean into your left side. Then take your left arm out in front of you with the thumb up to the sky. Pull the belly in so there's no collapsing in the spine. Good, breathe in, breathe out. And then bring your left arm to the left, right leg to the right, as best you can. 3, 2, 1, and do it again. This time take your elbow and your knee together, round and curl. Extend the arm and the leg, and then bend your right leg, reach behind, tap your foot, and extend. Put your hands on the floor. Good morning. Round and curl your spine. Come back to neutral. So we're in tabletop position, Maria. Left leg behind you, toes tuck under. Hips are square. So think about dropping the left hip a little bit lower. Again, the tendency is going to be to lean into the right side, especially when we start that spinal balancing. So left leg up, right arm in front of you, thumb up. Then send your right arm out to the right side, left leg out to the left side. 3, 2, 1, bring it forward. Bring the elbow to the knee, round and curl. Extend the arm and the leg, bend the left leg, and reach behind, or just tap your foot. Come back out to your long spine, and then bring the hands to the floor. Good. All right, so 3 different movements. Round and curl your spine when we come back here. Come back to neutral. Right leg behind you, left arm forward, toes out, toes under. And then take it to the sides, airplane, awkward airplane. Take it center again. Elbow to knee, round and curl. Extend it, and then bend the knee and tap. Extend the arm and leg. Arm and leg down. Other side. Left arm, left leg, right arm. And then send it out to the sides. Find your core stability. Take it back out. Elbow to knee, round, curl. Inhale, extend. Bend the knee, tap or hold. And then reach. Release. Round your back. Inhale, last time. Right leg, left arm, thumb up. Good. Send it out to the left side, right side. Come back to center. Elbow to knee. Take it back. And then bend the knee, tap the foot. Extend it. Take it down. Last time. Round the back. Come back to center. Left leg, right arm, thumb up. And then take it out to the side. Take it out in front. Round and curl. Extend. Bend the knee, tap. Extend. And then take your hands to the floor, round and curl your spine. And take your ball, put it between your ankles, and then just have a seat on your heels or the ball. And Ro, you can just stay with your arms on the bench for a little bit if you'd like. So you can still put the ball between your knees. Oh my gosh, of course. Sorry. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for telling me. All right, so the ball is between the ankles or between your feet. We're sitting on it or the floor. Reach your arms all the way forward. Push your hips all the way back to your heels. Breathe in. Walk over to your right side for a moment. Let's just get a little stretch here. Then come back through the center to the other side. Good, just twist. And then return to the center. Walk your hands a little bit more forward. Lift yourselves up onto your knees. Bring your heels up towards your buttocks. And we're gonna lower down into a push-up here. Just a couple of them. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Squeeze the ball between your legs. Row, you could be on your ball, on your floor, on your bench, right? Whichever feels right for you. 3. Squeeze your glutes together. 4. Sit back on your heels. Don't get too comfortable back there. Come forward again. Bend your knees 4 more times. Let's push up. 4. 3. Squeeze the ball between your feet. 3, 2. And just 1 more. Push back to your heels. Final time. Come back up. 4 push-ups. There we go. 4. 3. Where'd you go, Maria? 2 more. 1 more. And sit on back. Good. We're going to move the ball now behind the right knee. If you don't have your ball and you want to put a band around your feet, that's fine as well. All right, so tuck your left toes underneath you. Lift your right leg up in line with your, oh, that's good for stability, Row. You're going to have a good challenge there. Right hip down again, just like we did earlier. That hip's going to want to rotate. We might rotate it out, but right now we're staying level. All right, tap the knee to the floor. Tap. And then lift it up, flex the foot. Try to keep your knee in line with your hip. Oh, there you go, Maria. Okay, down. Tap down. Good. 1 more time. Tap down. Stay up with your leg. Pulse it up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, like we did a little bit earlier, bring your knee this time bent outside your outer right side, and then come back up. Square it off. Take it out to the side. Lift it up. Take it back to center. Lift it up. 2 more like that. Lift it up. 1 more time. Lift it up. And place it back down on the floor. Switch sides. All right. So put the ball between the knee, or a weight behind your knee, or you can put your bands on above your knee or on your feet. Tuck your right toes under, or you can keep the foot down. Lift the leg up in line with the hip. So not too high, right? That will take it into your lower back. Let's keep it out of the lower back here. And lift up and down. 3, 2, go. Down and up. 1, 2, 3. We're holding it up on 4. Take your knee out to the other side. And then bring it in, kick it up. Bring it in. I think I can pulse it. I'll do a pulse. 3 more, 2 more. Let's dance. Stay here and pulse it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. All right. Take it back to the right side. If you have 2 balls, you can keep one there the whole time. All right. Take the right leg in the air. Tuck the left toes under. Tap down. Do 2 balls? Okay. Here we go. Tap down. 1, 2. Keep your spine neutral. 3, 4. Pulse it here. 4, 3, 2. Now take the knee to the side and bring it back up. Kick it up. 1. To the side. Kick it up. 2, 3. Lift it up. 4. Take it up. Bring it down. Switch sides. Ball behind the left knee. Right toes tucked under. 3, 2. Lift it up. Take it down. Down. Up. Down. Up. 3. Hold it up. 4. Pulse it up. 4. 4, 3, 2. Take it to the side. Open. And then lift it up. Open. Lift it up. Open. Lift it up 1 more time. Open. Lift it up. Bring it down. Take a little child's pose rest. We're going to do 1 more round. Sit all the way back to your heels. And let's take this last one. Ball behind the right knee. Flex your left, tuck your left toes underneath. Lift the right leg in the air, hip height. 3, 2, go. Tap it down. 4, 3, 2. Stay up, pulse it up. 8, 4, 3, 2. Take it to the side. Open out. Kick it up. 1. Open out. Good. Nice, guys. 2. Open out. 3 and 4. Place it down. Switch sides. 4, 3, lift it up. 2, tap it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, pulse it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it side, take it up. 2, and up. 3, last one. 4, and bring it down. Good. All right, now, you might need a set of weights to put around the ball so the ball will stay in the center of your mat. Open up your arms a little bit wider than we did the first time. Come to your knees or to your toes. Shift forward so that your chest will tap the ball and come back up. So you want to have the ball right in between your two sides, right? And you want to tap your chest actually to the ball. So again, you could be on your knees or your toes. We're just going to do one set here. Shift forward. Toes can be tucked, curled, lifted, or feet on the floor. 3, 2, 1. Going for 8. All the way up. 7. Widen your arms for this one. Looking good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push back to your heels. All right, let's swing our legs around. Take the ball. I'll just turn this way for you guys. So you take the ball behind the small of the back and take your light weights if you have light weights. If you don't have light weights, you can choose to work with a lighter, heavier weight if you'd like, or go into no weights at all. Right? So we're going to start sitting up, shoulders over your hips, nice and tall. The palms are up. All right, palms are up. We're going to lean back against the ball. We're going to scoop out a little bit today, rather than extend your spine. So just start tall, lean back, and then pull your belly in just a little bit. Right? As you extend your arms, reach forward, and then bring the arms back as you lean back. Inhale, lift forward. So you can see, hopefully you can see from me, it's a small range of motion. 3. Good. Your arms are going to feel, you're going to feel that work in the bicep here, and the shoulders, of course. 3, 2, so it's like a crunch. 1 more. Good. Sit up tall. Bring your weights together if you're using 2 weights, or go to a single weight. Sit up tall. Now keep your spine long here, and we're going to twist side to side. Tap the bottom, tap the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, one more set, 8, come back to center. Sit up tall. All right, lean back, scoop out. We'll scoop out and we'll serve our platters in 3, 2, 1. So extend the arms. As you come back, you come into that crunch. Up 2. Up 3. Good. 4. Belly in, nice and long. 5. Good. 6. Scoop it out. 7. 1 more. Come up, bring your hands together, sit up tall. Lean back with a long spine, tap side to side for 8. 1, 2, you can always lift your legs up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 more, and that's 8. Good, come on up. All right, we got 1 more round. Seems like it's a 3 kind of a day. Bend your knees, sit up tall, and then round your back as you go down against the ball. Again, it's not a huge range of motion. It's just a, from 12 o'clock to 1:30. All right, arms out. As you come down, you scoop and lift up 1. Scoop out, round it in. 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, come up, sit up tall, stay with a long spine, lean back, tap side to side. Go from 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good, sit up nice and tall. All right, let's take it onto our backs. Let's go ahead and lie down on the floor or on your mat. Take the ball with you, take the band with you. Actually, before you lie down, let's go ahead and put the band on. Put the band above your knees. All right. All right. Separate your legs, hips width apart. We're going to put the ball, well, let's right now put it in between our thighs for a moment. Take your weights, your light weights, over your shoulders. Your knees are in line with your hips. Your heels are in line with your sitting bones. So the band is going to help you just keep a certain amount of distance, and the ball is going to help you squeeze the inner thighs. Now tilt the pelvis, tilt your pubic bone up, and lift your hips up off the floor. As you lift your hips up off the floor, you're squeezing the ball, right? Now take your arms over your head to the back of your space. As you bring the arms forward, lower the hips, upper, mid, lower back down. Good. So inhale, lift your hips up. Take the arms behind you overhead. And bring the arms up. Articulate your spine down. Good. Lift your hips up. Arms go back. Good. And pull. It's like a pullover, right? With a bridge. Lift your hips. Try to get your hips in line, right? Your knees, that nice diagonal line. 4 more like that. Lift up. Arms go back. All right, 3 more. Two more. One more. We're going to keep the hips up this time. We're going to bring the arms just hovering off the floor, and we're going to pulse them down. Kind of like the 100. Hips are up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9, 10. Keep your arms where they are. Lower your hips down. Bring your knees up, bent knee. Lift your head and shoulders up. And pulse your arms for another 10. 9, 8, strong arms. 7, abs and tight. 6, knees are right over your hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your head. You can relax your arms for a second. Extend your legs in the air. You've still got the ball between the knees and the band on the outside of the legs. Or row, you can use your circle if you like. Take your legs about, a third of the way down in front. Head and shoulders come up, arms out in front of you. And pulse for 10. 9, really pulling your abs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it in. All right. So coming back into your bridge position, lift your hips up. Take your arms up over your shoulders and bring them down. So this time, instead of going behind your head, right, to here, we're going to come from here all the way down. All right, so start with your arms up. Hips are going to lower at the same time in 3, 2, 1. Articulate down, bring the arms down by your side. Articulate up and bring the arms over your shoulders, just over your shoulders. And upper, mid, lower back down, 2. Bring it up. And 3. Really scoop out your belly on the way down. Tailbone comes down last, tailbone comes up first. 4. Yes, it comes. Yeah. 4 more. Articulate down. 3 more. All the way up. 2 more. I think I might have lost count here. Let me give you 2 more. I didn't count correctly. Last 2. And the last one. Now bring your arms back up, bring your hips back up, keep your hips up, bring your arms hovering off the floor, press for 10. 9, lift your hips up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips down, you can relax the arms, bring the knees up over your hips, not over your chest. Knees over hips, knee in line with the ankle, arms out in front of you to the lift up off the floor, lift your head and shoulders up the floor. Pulse down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take it down for 1 more breath. No, I did not end my workout. Thank you for asking. All right, legs up in the air. Now take them out about 1/3 of the way, or as much as you can still maintain your back on the floor. Head and shoulders up, arms up, pulse it down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees in, head down, weights down. All right, now, take your ball, the small ball, and ET, don't worry if you don't have it, just go, you'll go onto your, somewhat deflated, but okay. Take your ball underneath your feet. You still have the band over your knees, over above your knees. No weights at this moment. Tilt your pelvis, but you can bring your arms down flat or bring them like I call tin soldiers. Tilt your pelvis and lift your hips up. And you're like, oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. A little different, but fine. So just put your feet on it and bend your knees. Now articulate your spine down 1 vertebrae at a time. Already my hamstrings are screaming at me, right? So for those of you with the smaller ball, take your feet a little bit wider, you'll be more stable. With the big ball, just keep the legs and the feet in line with your hips. All right, so lift your hips up, articulate down, upper, mid, lower back, tailbone, and then tailbone, mid, or lower, mid, upper. Keep it going. You've got 3 more we're gonna do. You should feel it back, the whole entire back side of your body. 2. Ooh, and my hamstring just cramped up on me. 1. Ooh, all right, I'm gonna give a little stretch. If you need a stretch, do the same thing. That's the one benefit, maybe, of this work is the hamstrings really contract. All right, so we're gonna come back to our hips lifting up. We're going to take a small roll of the ball forward. If you go too far, you might not be able to bring it back, right? So you want to keep it a small amount of space. Bend your knees, put your feet back on the ball just like we've been doing, and then we're going to take little rollouts on the ball with our feet on the ball. In 3, 2, and 1. Whoops, roll it out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Articulate down. Woo. Take the ball between your feet. Lift your legs up in the air. Good, nice stretch. Ah. All right. Take your weights in your hands once again. Again, they're light. They should be light weights. Arms over shoulders. Feet are straight up now. All right. So the legs are straight up. First, I want you to pull the belly button to your spine and lift just your hips up 1 inch, 1/4 inch, whatever it is, and lower down. So there's not a whole lot really action happening here, right? I mean, there is a whole lot going on, but you're not going to see a whole lot of movement in your body. All right, so belly in, hips up, hips down, keep the belly in. Don't forget to breathe. Exhale up and come back down. Lift up. 3 more. 3. Now, ideally you can keep your hips up too, or you can just keep your legs up, lift your head and shoulders up and reach to your feet for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all in. All right, take your hands down. Separate your feet on the ball. Lift your hips up. Good. Let's roll the ball forward and back in 3, 2, go. Out in. Good. So, ET, I can't see, but your hips should be off the floor for that. If they aren't, try it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Articulate down. Just put the ball between your ankles and stretch your legs up in the air. Reach your arms up over your shoulders. Press your shoulder blades down into the ground. Pull your belly button into your spine and float your hips off the floor and keep that action. Lower your hips down. 1. Lift your hips up. 2. 3. So if you're not sure, I'm not kicking my feet to my face. 5. I'm just lifting my feet to the ceiling. 6. 7. With control. Don't let your tush flop. 8. 9. Now stay up on 10. Lift your head and shoulders. Reach your hands to your feet and pulse for 10. 9. 8. 7. Try to keep your hips up. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Woo. Everything comes down. All right. Wednesday morning fun. All right. Hump day fun. Feet on the ball one more time. Tilt your pelvis. Now, if you want a little bit more challenge, you can bend your arms or you can bring your arms up over your shoulders. Right? So see where you're at. Lift your hips up. Once you get up, maybe make that decision. Roll out. 3, 2, and go for 10. 9. 8. Oh, come on, guys. Okay. 7. 6. 5. 4. I know it's hard. 3. 2. And 1. Ooh. Bring the arms with you. Take the ball between your legs or your ankles, your feet. Lift your legs in the air, arms in the air. Good. Pull your belly in. Lift your hips up and down for 10. 9. It's a small movement. 8. Remember, the feet go to the ceiling, not to your face. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Hold it up on 1. Head and shoulders up. And reach up towards your feet. 2. Towards the ceiling. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Nice job, guys. Okay. Take the ball to the side. Actually, you're going to lift your hips up and put the ball underneath your back. And you're going to say, ah, that feels good, okay? So it should be like somewhere around your sacrum. Take your legs in the air. Good. And then stretch them all the way up. Open the legs out to the side. Against the band, flex your feet. And we're going to open and close. Now when we close, you don't want to come all the way in and your band goes slack, okay? So take the legs over the hips, belly in, ribs down. We're going to open and close halfway, all right? 3, 2, go. 10, 9, 8, good. Yeah, I think, Michelle, you might have the fabric band on, so you don't have a whole lot of give. 5, so you're in a good place. 4, 3, good, guys. 2, hold it out on 1, stay apart, and pulse it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the legs wide. We're going to make small circles in one direction. 5 in one direction. Keep your legs apart on this one. 3, 2 more. And then reverse directions for 5. Keep the legs wide. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees in. Bring your feet down. All right, so take the ball out for a second. Articulate your spine down. Take your weight, your bands, and put them at the bottom of your feet. I'm not sure, Michelle, if that will work with your bands. So you can try it where they are, it's fine. We're going to be doing a little bit of bicycling. All right? So you're back on your backs. Put your feet down and lift your hips up and put the ball back underneath your back. Use your arms to help ground you. Lift your legs up. We're just going to use our legs, not our hands behind our head, unless you're not using a ball and you want to go into that. So bring your right knee into your chest and extend your left leg. When I say into your chest, I don't mean all the way into your chest. I mean right above your hip. Come back to center and switch. Come back to center and switch. Bring it back in and switch. Good. Bring it back. So we want to keep it as low as you can without it affecting your lower back, right? So yeah, there's a lot of hip flexor action going on here. 5 more sets. 4 more sets. Putting the ball underneath your back, whether you have a band or not, is going to work a lot on that core stabilization. Good. 1 more time. Bring your legs back in and back up in the air. You've got the band around your feet or perhaps still around your outer thighs. Open up your legs again. We're going to open and close. Open and close by E.T. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9. Hold it out in 10. Pulse it. 9, 8. You might be wobbling all over the place. 6, 5, 4, 3. Hold your legs open. Circle 5 in one direction. So you might not have a huge span between your legs now. 3, 4, and 5. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees in. Ooh. All right. You know good things come in threes. So we got it one more time. Bring your legs in and out. Get resistance against your foot. Bend one knee in, then the other for 3, 2 bicycles. 1, 1, 2. Now if you're feeling adventurous, you might take one or both hands off the floor. 4, and if you fall over, it's not so far, right? 5, 6, you might have to adjust your ball like I just did. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bend your knees and then stretch them straight up. Have resistance against the band as we pulse the legs open. This might be okay to lift your arms up. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up and pulse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it open. 5 circles in one direction. 2, 3, 4, and 5 in the other direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, bring your legs in. Take the band off. Take your legs out in front of you and just allow your hips to open up a little bit. All right, bring your arms over your head. Just soften your glutes. Let your glutes relax for a moment. Good. And then go ahead and bend your knees. Lift your hips up, articulate your spine down, and come up to sitting for a moment. We're going to turn this on your sides. So if you happen to have two small balls, you can put one under your waist. I actually have two, but it's fine the way it is. Or I want you to bring the ball between your knees. And then bend your knees back. Sit up, or you lay down on your forearm. So I'm just going to move this. Actually, if you have a light weight, place it in your hand. So bring your knees that are in line with your hips, right? Not all the way up to your chest, right here. We're going to take the legs off the floor and side crunch. All right, so go. Good, you're doing it. 10, 9, 8, 7, good, 6, oops, 5, last, at 10 we're going to stay up, 4, 3, 2, stay up on 10, here, pulse it, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lay it down, good, stretch your legs out straight, lay down on your arm, or you can support your head with your hand, and again, if you have a ball, you can put another ball underneath your waistline, flex your feet, stack your left hip on top of your right hip so it's not rocking backwards, so you might feel this on your right side hip, you could double up your mat, flex your feet, lift both legs up and down, 10, 9, I want you to still feel under your waistline if you're not using a ball, that there's a lift, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up on 1, squeeze your legs together for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, squeeze 1, lower it down, bring the ball out, lay on your back, hug your knees in, put your left leg over your right leg, and just grab your ankles. I think they got the aliens. All right, come back, roll onto your other side. Put the ball between your thighs or between your knees, and then bend your knees back so your knees are in line with your hips and your knees are in line with your ankle. Take your light weight if you'd like, just an extra additional little fun piece. 3, 2, both legs up. 10, 9, 8, how are those obliques doing? 7, how are those outer hips doing? 6, don't collapse into your left shoulder. 5, 4, 3, one more, hold it up, and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, good, put it down, extend your legs out, lay down on your arm or your head supported by your hands, legs out, long line from shoulder, hip, knee, and ankle, both legs lift up, 3, 2, 1, 10, 9, 8, 7, draw your navel pointed in, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay up on 1, squeeze your legs together for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 1. Woo. Take it out, lay on your back, cross your top leg over, grab the ankle, pull the knee into the chest. Alright. Uncross your legs, hug your knees into your chest. We're just going to do one more set. Bring the legs together. Bend the knees back. Sit on your forearm. Take your light weight in your hand if you're using it. Roll the top hip forward. In 3, 2, both legs up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up on 1, pulse it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lay down on your side. Again, roll the top hip forward, left hand for stability. Flex your feet. 3, 2, go. 10, 9, both legs lift. 8, 7. Doesn't have to be very high. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay up on 1. Squeeze your legs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 1. Lay on your back. Take the ball out. Cross your top leg over. Grab your ankles. We'll get into some more deep stretching in a moment. Uncross your legs. Go back onto your left side. Final time. Bring the ball between the thighs. Take your light weight if you're using it. Sit up nice and tall. Lift the left side of your body off the floor. 3, 2. Side crunches. 1, go. 10. Also working your outer hip. 2, 3. Inner thighs. 4. It's a good total body workout. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stay up on 10 and pulse it for 10, 9. This is why I tell you, take your ball on vacation with you. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if you don't have light weights when you go on vacation, you can take a can of, well, you can always take a can of something, but you can also take, shampoo. A bottle of shampoo. Legs straight, top hip rolls forward, lift up for 10. 9, but half ball will travel, it flattens out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it up on 10. Squeeze together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, lay on your back. Put your top leg over, cross it, over. And then uncross your legs. Go ahead and put your ball down, get your bands away. We're going to do some stretching here. So keep your legs bent, move your hips to the right, and let your knees fall over to the left side. Take your left hand on the outside of the right thigh. Take your right arm up and behind you. Oh, good. I just got a nice little release. And then open your arms to a T. Draw your knees back to your chest. Move your hips to the left. Let your knees fall over to the right. Right hand on the outer thigh, left arm overhead. Open your arms to a T. Draw your knees back into your chest. All right, go ahead and grab that ball. We did this a little earlier. Go ahead and lift your hips up. Put the ball under the small of your back or towards your tailbone, really. And then lift your legs in the air. I'm not so sure, but my hamstrings are definitely calling to me. Yours might be as well. Ro, I see you if you have to go, I know. Left leg comes down. You can bend the knee and put the foot on the floor or keep it out straight. If you can hold on to your right leg, anything but your knee, and draw the right leg closer into your chest. Slow and controlled, just keep drawing it in closer. And then gently bend your left leg. Cross your right ankle over the left leg. Open up the knee. Use your right hand to open up the hip. And then release your arms. Bring your leg up. You don't have to hold through the center, but you can if you can find, balance here. Bring your left leg in. We're on the ball, but you don't have to be on the ball to do this, right? Just adds a little bit of a different sensation to it. Lower your left leg. Lower your right leg and slide it out in front of you. We'll do this 100 times because it feels so good. Stretch your arms over your head. And then bring your arms back down. Bend your knees. Adjust your ball in case it slid. Take your left leg, or you can take both legs in the air. Take your left leg up, right leg up, and then lower the right leg down. And then draw your left leg closer to you with or without your hands, just not at your knee. Pull the left leg towards your chest. Pull the right leg away from you. Take a couple breaths here. Good, now bend your right leg, put the foot on the floor. Put your left ankle above your right knee. Use your left hand to open up the hip. And then bring the right leg off the floor, and if you want or can, you can reach underneath your right leg. As you draw the right leg in, push the left leg away. So this is all part of my retro playlist for Saturday morning. I hope you'll join me at 10:30. Bring your legs in, and let's take a happy baby on the ball. Open up your feet wide, drop your tailbone down, feet to the ceiling. And then go ahead and straddle the legs apart. Flex and point your ankles, roll the ankle joint. And then bend your knees, put the soles of your feet together on the floor. A little bit more extension in the spine here. And then last time, slide your legs out all the way in front of you. Slide your arms all the way overhead. And then release your arms. Bend your knees, lift your hips up and take the ball out. Articulate down. Hug your knees to your chest. And rock and roll to a seated position. Put your left leg in front of your right. Walk the ball in front of you and stretch forward. Stretch forward to stretch back. Inhale, come on up. Switch the cross of your legs. Take your ball out in front of you, walk it out. Do you want to fun with me? Walk it back in. Move your ball off to the side, come to your hands and knees. One more set of cat and cow, tuck your toes. You can go to your bench if you need to, tuck the toes. Cat and cow. And then come to a neutral position, tuck your toes under. I said that 3 times, don't listen to me again. They were already tucked under, and come into a down dog with a bent knee. Bend one knee, then the other. And then rise up on both sets of toes and lower your heels towards the floor. You can have your knees bent or straight. Walk your hands back to your feet, forward fold. Let your head come down, shake it out, yes and no, get rid of any tension. Press firmly into both feet, tuck your chin into your chest, and slowly roll up. Take a big breath in, bring your arms all the way up and over your head. And if you're at home, stay fit, stay healthy.